मैं करता हूँ वॉइस कितना हेलो am I audible? Hello. So I'll repeat from the first. So today we are going to revise the yesterday's class, that is GST. The weightage of this chapter is 4 to 5 marks, and this is the first chapter in the unit commercial mathematics. So before going in depth with this chapter, let us see what is tax. So taxes are mandatory financial contributions imposed by the government for individuals and business. So tax plays a very important role in our life. Every individual has to pay tax. So what is tax? What the government does with this tax? See, in our country, lot of improvement. For example, on roads, development of railways, like this. So tax ತಗೊಂಡು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿಯಿಂದನೂ ಇಷ್ಟು % ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಹೈವೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಓಡಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟೋಲ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಟೋಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೋಡ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ರು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಇಂದಾನು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಂದಾನು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ದು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. So there are 2 types of taxes. One is direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax, tax paid directly to the government. Tax paid directly to the government. Example, income tax, wealth tax, property tax, etc. Indirect tax, taxes are collected through the sale of goods and services. For example, GST, service tax and VAT. So this chapter is about indirect tax. That is, we are paying the tax indirectly to the government. That is GST. So let us learn some important terms before dealing with the GST and types of GST. So let us learn some important terms. Manufacturer. Who is the manufacturer? A person or a company who makes goods for selling purpose. So the person is called a manufacturer. Next comes to a dealer or trader. Person purchases goods for resale. The person who purchases goods for resale, that means for the selling purpose, is called as a dealer or trader. Next, the term is turnover. So here it is the important term. The business amount that company does in a particular period of time. That means, for example, if a company has a 10 lakh of income per year, the company has to pay certain amount of that means certain percent of tax to the government. The next is, before, I hope you have all understood these terms. Next, we are going with the in-depth of this chapter, GST. So what is GST? GST means goods and service tax. So there are three types of goods and service tax, that is SGST, CGST and IGST. What is SGST? SGST means state goods and service tax, CGST means central goods and service tax, and IGST means integrated goods and service tax. So before knowing SGST, CGST and IGST, let us see two important terms, that is intra-state sales and interstate sales. What is intra-state sales? Intra-state sales means goods that are sold within the same state. The goods which are sold within the same state is called intrastate sales. Next one is interstate sales. Interstate means goods that are sold from between two states. That is, for example, Maharashtra to Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh to Karnataka, like this. The business transaction goes between two states. So, next is how the government collects CGST, SGST and IGST. See, in case of intrastate sales, that means if the sales is between two states, if the sales is within the state, that means if the state is within Karnataka or within Delhi or within Maharashtra, if the sale is within the same state, then it is called as intrastate sale. In this intrastate sales, the government collects two types of taxes, that is SGST and CGST. That means if the GST is charged by 20%, means if the government charges the GST 20%, means 10% goes to the state and the remaining 10% goes to the central government. That means if the business goes within the state, means 10%, half of the tax goes to the state government and half of the tax goes to the central government. And what about interstate sales? See, the goods are sold between two states, that is, the transaction goes between two states. For example, Maharashtra and Karnataka. If the transaction is between Maharashtra and Karnataka, means here all the tax will be going to the central government, is in the form of IGST. Tax is collected through IGST, that is, see, the government is charging the GST. Here, SGST, the tax divides between SGST and IGST, but the government collects the whole tax. If the GST is 20%, means the government collects whole 20%, the complete 20% of tax goes to central government. In interstate transaction, the government collects complete 20% of tax, the central government. The complete 20% of tax goes to central government. In case of interstate transaction, if the GST is 20%, means the SGST tax charged is SGST and IGST. This is called integrated goods and service tax. Here the whole 20% goes to central government. Later the government is going to pay again the some amount of SGST and repay the tax to the state government, both the states. That means here the transaction is between Maharashtra and Karnataka, means the government pays some amount of tax. That means some amount of tax the government divides to both the states, that is Maharashtra and Karnataka. Next, let us know what is cost price. Cost price means article bought price. That means suppose if I buy this duster to a certain amount, that is called as cost price. Selling price. See, I am a seller. I bought this duster to 20 rupees, means the selling price is different. I am going to add some extra profit to this. That is, if I bought this duster to 20 rupees, means I will add 10 rupees extra and I will sell this duster to 30 rupees. That is selling price. Next, what is profit? The profit that I earned by selling this duster is 10 rupees. That is the profit. Market price. Market price, you all know, on each and every item the price is mentioned as MRP. That is the market price of the article. So hope you all understood some important terms and definitions in this chapter. Now let us continue with the questions, that means problems. Hope all are fine. Let me see in the comment section. All are okay? Any doubts? Now let us move on to the important part. Exercise 1.1. The market price of an article is rupees 1,500 and discount on it is 20%. How much? Money will be paid for the article if rate of GST is 18%. Now Let us note down the given things. Here it is mentioned that the market price of the article is 1500. That means given market price is equal to 1500 and the discount on it is 20%. So discount is equal to 20% and GST, the rate of GST charge is equal to 18%. So how much money is paid for the article? So first we have to calculate the discount amount. That means discount price is equal to rupees 1500 into what is the discount percent? 20% divided by 100. So 15 into 20. 15 to the 30. So the discount price is 300. Now we got the discount price. Now, so the discount amount we got, next discount price is equal to market price minus discount amount. That is 1500 minus 300, which is equal to 1200. So the discount price is 1200. Now we got the discount price. In the last part of this question, we are going to calculate the GST. So the GST percentage is 18. So for this 1200 amount, we have to calculate the GST. So GST is equal to 1200 into, here they have given 80%, that means 18 divided by 100, which is equal to 18 into 12. Let me see the answer in the comment section. Let me see the final answer. No comments. So 12 into 18, which is equal to 216. 216 is the GST amount. So how much is the, see the question, how much money will be paid for the article? That means 1200 plus 216. So the amount paid is equal to 1200 plus 216, that is 1416. This is the final answer. Can we jump on to the next question? I will wait for a minute. Can we move on to the next question? So the second question is, the following bill shows the GST rates and the market price of article A. So calculate the total amount paid for the above bill. See, even this question is same as the first question. The market price is given for two articles, that is A and B. The market price of the first article is 1000 and the market price of the second article, that is article B, is 2000. Rate of GST is different, that is for the article A, rate of GST is 5% and for the article B, rate of GST is 12%. So here discount price is not given. we have to calculate the GST amount, and finally we have to add both the prices of articles A and B. So price of article A is equal to 1000 into the rate of GST is 5% divided by 100. That is 50 rupees. Sorry, GST amount, GST of article A. So the GST amount of article A is 50 rupees. So total price A, that is 1000 including GST, that is 50 rupees, 1050. Next for article B, GST of price inclusive of GST of article B is equal to 2000 into, here the GST percent is 12 divided by 100. So 12 2s are 24. So 240 is the GST amount. So total price of article B is equal to 2000 plus 240, which is equal to 2240. Total amount paid for the above bill. So the total amount is 1050 plus 2240, which is equal to 3290. The option you can check in the textbook. So clear? Everything is clear? Any doubts? No comments. Shall we continue or should I stop? Shall we continue with the next question? The GST of an article is reduced from 12% to 5%, and due to this the price paid for the article is cut down by rupees 14. So what is the original price of the article? The original price of the article is now let us solve this problem. Here they are given that the GST of an article is reduced from 12% to 5%. They have not mentioned the price of the article. Simply they have given that the GST is reduced by 12% to 5%. So let the original price of the article be X. So price paid at 12% GST is equal to X plus 12% of X divided by 100. That means X plus 12 into X divided by 100, which is equal to X plus 12X divided by 100. Here we can solve this in two methods. x plus 12x divided by 100 means, which is equal to x plus 0.12 of x. That means if we add these two, we will get 1.12x. And next, they have given that the price of an article is reduced by, the price of the article reduced to 5%. That means price paid at 5% of GST, which is equal to x plus 5 of x divided by 100, which is equal to x plus 0.5 of x, which is equal to 1.05 x. So here they have given that due to the reduction of GST, the original price of the article is cut down to, due to the price paid for the article is cut down to rupees 14, the original price of the article. Here now we have to calculate the original price of the article. So the price paid is cut down to rupees 14. That means now we have to calculate the difference of these two prices, that is difference in price paid. Difference in price is equal to 1.12x minus 1.05x. So difference in the price is rupees 14, which is equal to 0.07 of x, and x is equal to 14 divided by 0.07, which is equal to 200. So the original price of article is rupees 200. So the answer for this question is rupees 200. That is option 4. Hope you all understood. Okay. Let us stop for today. Tomorrow we will continue with the next question. And please don't forget to share your opinions through comment. Okay, fine. I hope everything is clear. Okay, let us wind up for today. See you all tomorrow. Sharp at 9:30. See you all. Good night.